Hi, folks. Know what you're thinking? You only just did a video. Yeah, but today I decided to go into town, uh, mainly to finalize and pay the deposit on my new kitchen. Um, so I decided to do the charity shops, looking for books actually rather than records, because virtually impossible to find. Found one or two books, not many. Uh, But in one charity shop, an animal rescue shop, they had quite a lot of vinyl, except every single one was the usual charity shop stuff. Uh, Middle of the Road, Max Bygraves, Val Dunick, and that sort of stuff. Anyway, I did notice they had two boxes of singles. Now, I don't normally collect singles. Too lazy to get up every 2 or 3 minutes and change it over. Now, if I had a jukebox, that'd be different. But I had a look through these, and there was some decent stuff. So I thought, sod it. There were three for £1, 50p each. I ended up with 33. Cost me 11 quid. Goes to a good cause. I think these have all come from the same collection. I left quite most of it behind. If you were a Shawadi Wadi fan, tons of stuff. Blondie as well, there were, but not my sort of thing. So let's have a quick look at what I did pick up. As I say, I think these all come from the same collection. They're all bagged up. And they all have a sort of colouring system. 2 blue dots on one side, 2 blue dots on the other. Now, the colours are not always the same, and the number of dots isn't the same. So I don't know whether it's some sort of ranking system by the previous owner. I'd love to know. Anyway, first off, picked up this single by Simon & Garfunkel, I Am a Rock, on the CBS label, with Flowers Never Bend with the Rainfall on the B-side. Which I think I don't think that's ever appeared on an album. All the better. Next up, this only gets a one green dot, and that's The Who with Who Are You? And on the B side is Had Enough by John Entwistle on Polydor. Third up, excellent song, The Joker, the single version by the Steve Miller Band on Capitol Records, 1973. And on the B side, according to this 1969, don't let nobody turn you around. Then we have Manfred Mann's Earth Band with I Who Have Nothing, the Lieberstoller song. This is from 1981 on the Bronze label, and on the B side is Man in Jam. Next, classic song, Ode to Billy Joe by Bobby Gentry. Brilliant song from 1967 on Capitol. And the B-side is Mississippi Delta, another of her self-penned songs. Next, classic Nights in White Satin by the Moody's on DRAM from 1967, and on the B-side Cities, which again I think is a non-album track. Going down the more poppy vein, for the next one we have the Tremolos, Silence is Golden, on the Old Gold label. And on the B-side is Here Comes My Baby, Cat Stevens number from 1967. Next up, we have Da Do Ron Ron by the Crystals from 1963 on the London label. The B-side being He's a Rebel, a Gene Pitney number by the look of it. Then we have the classic. I've not made a note really of all the different stickers on here. This is a one green one. And it's Mungo Jerry with a classic In the Summertime. And on the, you also have Mighty Man and Dust Pneumonia Blues. The last one being a Woody Guthrie number. This is on Dawn. 2 yellow and a 2 green one. I'm intrigued. And this one is The Searchers with Needles and Pins from 1964. The B-side being Saturday Night Out, and that's on Pie. We then have Nielsen with one of my favourite songs, Without You, the Badfinger number from 1972 on RCA. And the B-side is Everybody's Talking, the Fred Neil number that was from Midnight Cowboy soundtrack. And also Kojak Columbo, a Nielsen number is of his own. Another Who one next on MCA, and that's I Can't Explain on the A side, and Bald-Headed Woman on the B side. Excellent one next, Donovan with Sunshine Superman, superb song on Pie from 1966. And the B-side is The Trip. Bit of a later one next. George Harrison with Got My Mind Set on You. And the B-side is Lay His Head. That's taken from the album Cloud 9. Another one of these the Old Gold collection of golden hits. This is The Searchers with Sweet for My Sweet. The Doc Pomus M. Schumann number from 1963 originally. And on the B side is the Jackie DeShannon number When You Walk in the Room, which is again from 63. Next up on Columbia, we have Bits and Pieces by the Dave Clark Five. And on the B-side is All of the Time. And another Dave Clark Five number, the excellent Glad All Over, again on Columbia, with the B-side being I Know You, from 1963. Coming right forward in time, we have on Chrysalis Ultravox and Vienna, with the B-side being Passionate Reply from 1981. Classic On RCA Victor from 1967, Daydream Believer by the Monkees. Superb. The B-side being Going Down, one of their own numbers. Next up, an Apple single, John Lennon's Imagine, with the B-side being Working Class Hero, produced by John and Yoko and Phil Spector, 1970. Though Imagine's 1971. Anyway, classic. Next up, Mr. Dylan on CBS, even though it's in a Decca bag. And this is Baby Stop Crying from 1978, which is taken from the Street Legal album, and the B-side from the same album, New Pony. Excellent. Another classic, Kate Bush, Wuthering Heights. Superb. With the B-side being Kite. That's on EMI from 1977. Next, from 1987 on London American Recordings, we have Los Lobos with their version of La Bamba. On the B-side is a track called Charlina. Next, The Mighty Quo from 1980 with What You're Proposing. Excellent track. And on the B-side is AB Blues on Vertigo label. Stone Cold Classic again, A Whiter Shade of Pale by Procol Harum on DRAM 1967, with the B-side being Lime Street Blues. I'm not usually into soul or anything, but this is a classic song. This is The Four Tops with Reach Out, I'll Be There. Excellent song. Holland Dozier Holland song from 1966 from the album Four Top Story, and the B-side is Standing in the Shadows of Love, another Holland Dozier Holland number. That's on Tamla Motown, obviously. Back to electronic pop, we have The Excellent Cars by Gary Newman on Beggar's Banquet from 1979, the B-side being Asylum. More poppy, we have Marmalade with this 33 1/3 long play EP, which has 6 tracks: Obla Di Obla Da, Dylan's I Shall Be Released, John Sebastian's Summer in the City, Loving Things, Wait for Me, Marianne, and Baby Make It Soon. I think this came out on Pickwick in 1984, but obviously the original songs go back to the late 60s. Next, good bit of Scouse humour. Lily the Pink by The Scaffold. Excellent. From 1968. Got to number 1, didn't it? With the B-side being another McGough McGear number, Buttons on Your Mind. on Parlophone. And another one on Parlophone, we have the excellent Kites by Simon Dupree and the Big Sound, the band that eventually became Gentle Giant. And the B-side is Like the Sun, Like the Fire from 1967. Next on HMV is Master's Voice. We have the excellent Hippie Hippie Shake by the Swinging Blue Jeans. And on the B-side is Now I Must Go. I don't know what these are meant. Drawn by the owner and signed by the owner. I think it must be. It's got Status Quo here. Can't make out any of the other writing, but there you go. Next to last, we have Unit 4+2 with Concrete and Clay on Decca label from 1965. And the B-side is When I Fall in Love. And finally, the 33rd single on the Stiff label, John and Louise, Stop the Cavalry, with the B-side being Laughing Tonight. What year was big Christmas hit, wasn't it? Stop the Cavalry. 1980. Excellent. So, like I said, don't normally bother with singles, don't collect them, but saw these, thought, why the hell not? Excellent. Hope you liked seeing those. See you soon. Bye.